At one forward for your Bulldogs, a senior wearing number 9 from Muskegon, Michigan, Trevor Boyd. Also at forward for Adrian, a senior wearing number 22, the pride of Bowmanville, Ontario, Connor. And in the final four position for your Bulldogs, a junior wearing number 41 from Calgary, Alberta, Vincent Podcast. Your Bulldogs, the coach by Adam Curry, assisted by Kevin Moore, Ron Hudnicki, and Jeremy Simonton. Your officials for tonight's contest, the referees are Nathaniel Espences and David Vargas. The linesmen are Nick West and Dominic Rena. Now, ladies and gentlemen, if you would please rise and remove your hats to honor America and those who support our freedom at home and abroad. Please join Adrian College's Brianna Wilson as she performs our national anthem.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fights o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say, does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Hello and welcome back to the beautiful Arrington Ice Arena, where we're gearing up for Game 1 of the NCAA D3 Harris Cup quarterfinal here in Arrington Ice Arena, where the Adrian College men's NCAA hockey team is facing off against a familiar opponent, the Milwaukee School of Engineering. These two teams played in the Harris Cup quarterfinals last year, where the Bulldogs took the series in 2 games and proceeded to win the Harris Cup. Packed house here at Arrington tonight. A lot of seats, not very many left open. The boards are pretty packed. I watched warm-ups from both ends, and a lot of energy on the Bulldogs side and a lot of seriousness on the MSOE side. Both teams very talented. Bulldogs posting a record of 18-6-1, and MSOE posting a record of 9-12-4. So both teams looking to secure a trip to the semifinals after this weekend. Game 1 being right now, Game 2 being tomorrow at 3 here in Arrington. Well, off the initial face-off, the Bulldogs will win it, but MSOE takes into the zone. And penalty, quick one coming up for the Bulldogs here. As Corey Dunn touched the puck, referee blew the whistle. And it looks like it's going to be Braden Helms who's going to take a seat. And 2 minutes for head contact. So quick power play opportunity for MSOE. Bulldogs don't give up too many of those, so definitely going to be crucial for them to have to take over that or take the lead here if they really want to try and win this game. Off the face-off, McNair gets the clear. Puck will go all the way down. MSOE Nichols will pick up the puck behind the cage, and we'll quickly start it up. And in the end, Corey Dunn going to take it into the corner. And McNair once again will chip this one out. And MSOE will take this into their own zone. Cool it off behind the net, try and cycle up and get a play going. And McNair picks this one off, throws it across, finds Balsamo, throws on net, goes just over, and no shot will register for there. Out of the zone, it'll come. 1:16 left on the penalty to Helms. Marinelli's going to pass Colatarsi. Colatarsi going to take his time to make a play. Stretch pass all the way down ice, but he'll clear the puck, as nobody was there except the MSOE goaltender. MSOE will carry out of their own zone, not without some pressure from the Bulldogs. Yim there alongside Trevor Boyd to give the pressure there. Up against the board, Boyd will battle for it. There's a tongue twister there. Trevor Boyd carries the puck over the blue line. Hash marks, which is just wide of the net, and net seemed to pop a little bit off, but did not come off long enough for the referee to blow it dead. So they will proceed. Trevor Boyd throws back into the zone, and Yim's going to battle for it up against the Boyd. Rogers couldn't break as Boyd battled him up for it. Great defense from this Bulldogs here on this penalty kill as MSOE's offsides. MSOE not being able to register a single shot on this power play so far. Only 21 seconds remaining, and then Helms will come out of the box, and Braden Helms is one of the more stronger defensemen of this Bulldogs team. He's a senior out of St. Thomas, Ontario. Corey Dunn's partner. And I have the privilege of knowing Braden Helms pretty well. He's a very calm-leveled guy until you get him aggravated, and he's a really good hockey player. I'll give him that much. Face-off going to come to us in front of the booth, and Mo's going to take that for the Bulldogs. Win it back to his captain, Corey Dunn, and they'll attempt to clear, but the captain from SOE said no. He'll pass up Marabella. Marabella will throw it down to the goal line. And back up to the point, Arifi holding on to the puck from MSOE. He'll buy some time. Got 2 and 1, and out of the box comes Braden Helms. Backside of the net, Arifi will hold on to the puck. He'll turn it over. Dunn will kick this to the slot and could not be escaped. Marabella will keep that in. Gauthier throws that on, and Kevin Etma says no. And Kevin Etma, starting goaltender here for the Bulldogs. Very familiar face to us here in Arrington. He suffered a little bit of an injury beginning a little earlier in the year, closer to the beginning. He had a pretty bad concussion, so he's back. He's been back for a little while now, and definitely getting back in his groove. Off the face-off, MSOE throws one just wide of the nets, thrown off the post in the slot, and Post is going to get it right off the post and throw it to Etma, and Etma going to just get a whistle. Good play there from MSOE. Really got to win that face-off and try and get a play going. And that they did a good job of. I'll give them that. So Owens will line up against Yim of the Bulldogs for the face-off. And Owens is going to win this one back, but Dunn's going to peel that away and throw it behind to Entma. Helms receiving on the close end. He'll go up the boards and out of the zone, and he's slammed against the boards. It'll go back in. Dunn's going to spin-a-rama past that one, and he'll be thrown back in. That's going to have to play that one away. Corey Dunn holding onto the puck to try and get a play going here. He'll pass up. Helms cross, finds Yim. Yim drops back to Dunn. Dunn in the center ice crest here in Arrington is going to wrap this one back in the zone. Keynes couldn't keep that in, so Helms will throw that back. And it's going to go into the corner. And it'll be battled for Yim there. I can't see. I think that's Van Horn as well in the corner. But MSOE will come out with this one. Hard up against the boards goes Kearns. Kearns going to skate to the bench. Marinelli with the puck. He'll pass up. Rex Moe. And Connor Armour will peel this one. Stretch pass across for Nico Kaufman. He'll pinch in, but MSOE will escape. If they're quick, they can get a 3-man. They will not. Roman throws to the slot. He'll wait a shot, and Etma said no as he was turned away from the puck. He could not square up to it as there were a couple bodies in front of him. But Kaufman will pass this up for Van Horn. Drop back for Kaufman, but he couldn't hold on to it. Roman again in the far corner. Went down for the pass. Marinelli said no as he took a knee, so Armour will escape the zone here. He'll give to Boyd. Boyd turns over and gets a penalty on the turnover. He'll get a hooking call as Tully decided to take a stumble there off of that. Trevor Boyd go to the box, and the Bulldogs once again down a man. A 2-minute power play for them. And this is a crucial one if they're, again, looking to get a quick early goal. This is definitely an important one. 5 minutes gone, 15:38 left in the first. Only shots to the visiting team. Shots 2-0 in the favor of the visiting team. Owens and Balsamo. Owens wins it back. Redmond couldn't keep it in, so MSOE will have to recoil. Gives to Tur, and he'll go across. And they'll dump that back in, try and get a setup. And up against the boards, the Bulldogs could not keep that in, so Rogers is going to get a stretch pass up for Owens. Owens is going to race Dunn. Dunn puts on the body, kicks the puck away. And it'll be battled for up against the boards here. McNair going to get it out of the zone. He lost and caught his own stick there. And back into the MSOE top end of the zone. Up to Tur. Tur's going to get the red line and dump. And we're going to stop that one. Give to Dunn, and he'll wrap up the boards. Roman going to stop that one for MSOE, the captain of this Raiders team. Roman throws across. Another one in the slots, and Etma says no. That was one of the better opportunities that MSOE's had, not only on the power play, but for the game in general. And Kevin Etma standing strong in his crease and saying no. Bill Gauthier. And Marabella going to take Yim on this face-off. Marabella wins back a shot, and Yim blocked that one. Arifi up in the close end in the corner here. The blue line, once again, puck will come back to him. He'll drop it low. Back up to Arifi. He'll just cycle the pass, try and get the D-man to move around. Across, finds Roman. He'll drop to the top of the circle for a pass. And goes around the backside of Etma. Arifi will dump this back in. Redmond throws to the slot, but nobody was there. Another good-looking shot there. As Gauthier kind of just spun and threw one on net, and it went off the top part of the post and over Etma. And 25 seconds on the penalty to Boyd. And MSOE's going to break out. They can get a couple more looks. Kieran's going to dump and chase this one as Owings with him. Owings knocked down. Marinelli's going to get there. Cannot clear the puck out of the zone, but one of his teammates will. It's Grant Bateson. And in for the battle is Rex Moe. Rex Moe, a newer face on this Bulldogs team. Out of the box comes Trevor Boyd. Kieran's passes up. And over the line come MSOE. Kieran's is going to chase this into the corner. And it'll be battled for. Keens can't escape with it. So it'll be thrown up. Connor Armour will drop back. Rex Moe did and couldn't do so. And it'll be thrown up to Etma. Helms is going to fall back on this one. Drop pass behind his goalie for Marinelli and back up to Helms. Full strength, 13:05 left in the first. Very fast pace. Connor Armour couldn't hold on to that, so MSOE is going to break out. Here comes Gauthier. Gauthier across looking for Shin, couldn't find him. And Corey Dunn going to pick up the loose change here. He'll throw up for Paquette. And couldn't hold on to the pass was Armour, but Bulldogs will go for a change. And out come Milwaukee School of Engineering, who again, as I said, this is a Bulldogs team, very familiar opponent for this Milwaukee School of Engineering, as last year they faced off in the quarterfinals. Both games were also here at Arrington Ice Arena. Helms with the puck will throw this one in. Balsamo holding on to it, throws it across, and couldn't get the shot off. And for those who are curious, the only time that these two teams, or both times, excuse me, these two teams have played this year, once Bulldogs visited MSOE on February 9th, and MSOE came here to Arrington on January 18th. Bulldogs won both those games. One in January being 3-1, and the one earlier this month being a 1-0 win. Rogers going to throw this at Etma. Etma kicks it away. Kolatarsi dumps this around the far side, and Rogers going to be the first man there to dump it back in deep. Kolatarsi blocked the pass. Kolatarsi putting in the defensive work. He'll turn it over, threw it at Etma, and went up and into the netting and back down. Roman going to be a gentleman for MSOE and give the linesman the puck. So that face-off will come to the right of Kevin Etma. Vinny Post will take this one. Can't see who he took it up against. Gintoli is who he took that one up against. Pardon me, couldn't read the jersey. Backneck breaking in the zone here. He has Herb in the slot. Herb will pinch in, and MSOE will clear this one back up. Roman going to wrap this one around the backside. And Herb going to throw this back in deep. Shots 0-4 in favor of the visiting Milwaukee School of Engineering. No shots for the Bulldogs yet. About 10 minutes in, sitting at 11:24 left in the first. MSOE will carry, evading a check, he will. Herb trying to put on some pressure, but could not. The stretch pass, they'll break out. 3-on-2 if they're quick. Good breakup by Kolatarsi, picking off the pass there, And he'll wait, allow his team to change and try and get a breakout going. Kolatarsi up the boards, Marinelli. He'll pass for Mo. Mo drops it back, and Brennan Marinelli will clear this and will dump and chase it. Post throwing that one on and goes up into the mesh. That's Van Horn. So face-off will be to the left of the Milwaukee School of Engineering goaltender, Rock Boynton. Rock Boynton is a name that we're almost afraid to say here in Arrington, as he always gives us a hard time. Brian Yim going to take the face-off, but he'll drop it to Milwaukee. Owings throwing on a body check. Rex Mo going to pick up the puck, and he'll peel into his own zone, evade a couple of stick checks, give up to Van Horn, drop back to Owings. Owings up for Kaufman. He'll give to Mo, who was on the break, but got pulled off the puck. And here come the Raiders. A hard body check, courtesy of Bryce Van Horn, gave Rex Mo the puck and tried to get the shot on, went just wide. It's in the corner, and Milwaukee will pick this one up. Raiders going to try and clear the puck and get a play going. They cannot. This puck did not clear the zone. Kaufman dropped that one back into Yim, and in comes Paquette to clear this one back in. Hellam's going to pick up and dump this one below Boynton and throw on the body. Milwaukee trying to escape the zone. They cannot, but they finally will off of a bit of a lucky break. It'll get dumped in. Etma going to come out to play. And Paquette going to pick this one up from Etma. Pass for Armour. Armour will get the blue line. Armour in the bottom of the circle. Throws up to the point. Dunn to Helms. Back to Dunn. He'll throw on. Goes just over Boynton as he got deflected. Armour going to pick this one up at the point. Connor Armour is going to throw this to his captain, Corey Dunn. And it ends up down low. And out come the Raiders as they attempt to, but they cannot, courtesy of Connor Armour. Paquette backs that up. Dunn to Helms, and couldn't get the shot through. Dunn to Helms. And he'll go saucer for Paquette. But Dunn will throw one on, and through a couple screens, Boynton makes a save. And the Raiders possess the puck. Had a hard time getting it out these last couple shifts. They keep turning it over. And still fighting for it behind Boynton. It'll pop up, and they'll attempt to clear. Dump the puck all the way up, and it ends up in the rafters. The face-off is going to be in the zone. Bulldogs very dominant there, even though they only registered one shot on net, shot on goal, I should say. It was very dominant. They would not allow the Raiders to clear the puck and gave them a very hard time. throwing bodies, moving fast. Those are things that this Bulldogs team are good at. Marinelli throws one on. Boynton says no through a screen.
Ladies and gentlemen, a reminder that 50/50 tickets will be on sale in the lobby.
As I said, watched warm-ups, and Bulldogs very ready to go and very pumped up. Saw some guys laughing and enjoying themselves out there, and clearly they're playing good. As for MSOE, they know they've got to play up to this Bulldogs team's levels, so really trying to be focused as they were. And Boynton looked good in warm-ups. No weaknesses on his end, and the whole lineup looked just pretty focused, ready to go. Just going to try and secure a win here. Playoffs really bring a different kind of attitude to a hockey player. It's almost do or die per game, but you have series. But if you drop one, it's very hard to recover. So Entma going to make a save there. You're going to get a face-off in the Bulldogs' end of the ice, and get some changes for both squads. Face-off will come to the left of Entma. And Armour going to take this face-off against Gintoli. And Armour going to win that one back. Tarsi going to wrap this one all the way up the boards. Redmond at the point will throw this back in deep. And thrown to the slots and just wide of Entma. Marinelli going to clear this one off the glass. And Erb going to try and peel this one for himself. He can't, so here come the Raiders. And Raiders lose control. There's a couple bodies being flown around. And drop back. Roman with the puck. He'll try and get it to the opposite point. Men can't, so Armour will throw up for Erb. Erb will get the line. Try and peel a move and get a shot off. He can't. The Raiders will continue. Try and exit the zone. They will. Puck goes down, and Kaufman going to pick that one up. Cameron Cooper going to take this up the boards for Van Horn, and it's caught up in some feet. He'll get the line. Bulldogs stay onside. Cooper tries to throw that one, but could not. It'll be fought for in the corner. Cooper going to throw up for Mo. Mo on the backhand for the slots, and couldn't see through to Entma. Cooper once again going to peel to the outside. Ostrowski going to throw this one up onside. Actually, the referee or the linesman said it was onside, but player could not stay onside as he stopped, and just linesman elected that he went over the line with his back foot. They get a stoppage. And face off just in front of the Bulldogs bench. Connor Armour once again going to take the face off, and Watson going to take it from MSOE. And Watson going to turn this one wry, and Bulldogs will come up with it. Helms throws up through center ice for Armour. Couldn't complete the pass, so here comes the Raiders. Paquette using his body. And that's the thing with this Bulldogs team, very big bodies and fast guys, and getting hit by one of them is it's got to be getting hit like a truck. I've been hit. I've played hockey, and getting hit by anybody's not fun. But when you're getting hit by a big body, and especially on this Bulldogs team where most of them are over 6 feet tall, most over 200 as in pounds, it's definitely not fun. You don't want to be thrown into the boards by one of them. MSOE is a little bit smaller roster. There's a lot of 6-foot guys, not too many that are breaking the 200-pound mark, but they've got their speed. And that's one of their advantages. Armour going to win this face-off back for Helms. He'll cross to Dunn, and Dunn will dump this one in. And it'll be wrapped up the boards by Davis, and Helms keeps it in, throws it Boynton, and Boynton couldn't hold on to it, so Tur's going to throw this one and try and get into the zone. And it'll get deep, and Dunn will get there. Mirabella will battle for it. Helms evading a check. He'll throw up, and Trevor Boyd going to get this one out. Paquette will carry the puck, dropped up. Connor Armour. Armour on the outside, throws to Boynton, and he'll scoop that one up. He threw it right to the slot, and somebody was there to tip that. I think it was Trevor Boyd. So good look there for the Bulldogs. Shots 4-5 in favor of the visiting team. 5:58 left in the first. And really waiting for that icebreaker. And as soon as we see that icebreaker and first goal, I think you're going to see energy from the opposite team jump up. Really just hit the rafters here in Arrington. Another shot thrown at Boynton, and Balsamo thought it was stuck underneath him, but ended up in the goalie's glove. And another face-off. Balsamo will drop this, and MSOE can't hold on to it. McNair will take the puck against the boards. He'll look for Balsamo in the corner, but Balsamo couldn't get there. But Bateson going to block off that one. Balsamo in the corner. He'll possess, thrown up to this point. Kolatarsi flubbed on the pass, but threw it just wide of the net. Bateson going to try and get there. And McNair going to battle as well. McNair throws this up, but it couldn't get out. So here comes the Raiders. Bateson will throw this one down, not far enough for icing. We're going to get a whistle. And a signal for a penalty. And it looks like nobody's skating over to the box. The referee pointed as if to signify a penalty, but there is going to be one. They're just trying to figure out who it's going to be on. It looks like it's going to be on number 6 for MSOE, Adam Sarnecki. He will take a trip to the box. Sarnecki out of Schaumburg, Illinois, actually about 15 minutes from where I grew up in Illinois and played. The Bulldogs with the puck here. Paquette throws up to Marinelli. Marinelli for Kolatarsi. Going back down for Armour in the slots and couldn't get the shot off, so Kolatarsi will calm it down. Armour, top of the circle, throws it on, and I think Boynton got a piece of that and said no. And Marinelli on the close side boards, back up to the point for Armour to Kolatarsi. Throw for Marinelli. Throws to the slot, to scramble, it comes out. And Marinelli again to the slot. Paquette to Armour, back to Paquette, flubbed on the shots, and MSOE going to clear this one all the way down. Couple of good looks there for the Bulldogs. And the penalty on MSOE is courtesy of our PA announcer here at Arrington Ice Arena. The penalty was too many men on the ice. Bench minor, so Sarnecki serving that for his teammates. And minute 10 left on the power play to the Bulldogs. Out there right now in the power play unit, you've got Corey Dunn, Rex Mo Balsamo, who took and lost the face-off, Helms and Yim on the power play unit. Helms back down, and he'll give back up. Balsamo did, and Dunn will carry over the blue line, tries to handle, and he couldn't, so he'll dump the puck in a little bit further for Rex Mo, back up to the point. Corey Dunn to Helms, back to Dunn, and he'll find Balsamo to the slots, and just wide. It's Brian Yim's shot. So Braden Helms to his partner Dunn. It's almost silent here in Arrington. A lot of tension for his first goal. Corey Dunn, the cycle to the top of the circle, 25 on the penalty to MSOE. And being bodied off the puck was Dunn, but it was picked up. Rex Mo picked up the loose change, gave it back. So Dunn across Helms off Mo and couldn't throw that one back in the net. A really good look there, right idea. Throw it at the man in front of the net and look for a deflection or a tip. Yim will drop this back to Dunn. Raiders full strength. Dunn wires one. Hits a body in front, and I don't think that ever got through to Boynton. Corey Dunn wheeling on his backhand on his edge and lost control. Gintoli going to clear this one down. And penalty coming up to the Bulldogs is Rex Mo bodied Gintoli. Gintoli not being able to get up. And Rex Mo angry about the call, breaks his stick over his arm. Gintoli going to get up, and it looks like he'll be all right. Looks like Bulldogs just going to get a one-man down. Gintoli going to go straight to the locker room, get checked out by the training staff. Hopefully he's all right. Rexmo to sit in the box. It's a 5-minute major penalty. Bulldogs have finished the first period killing. Connor Armour going to go give his teammate a stick, and this may provide the ability for them to make the difference maker. It's 5-on-4 for 5 minutes is definitely a tough one. And a reminder, MSOE can score as many goals as they like in this 5 minutes. It will not matter, as Rexmo will have to stay in the box. And Owens will win this back for Redmond. Redmond, the blue line, drops for Tur. Tur will throw this back below Etma. And that's a 5-minute major for boarding against Rexmo and the Bulldogs. Back up to the point. And he'll take the D to D. Redmond will pass back to him. Redmond in the slot. Will wire one, find Tur. Tur throws one on. And Cam Cooper's shin pad says no. And Marinelli trying to get the puck out in a scramble. Cooper there with him. Cooper with control. Will turn the puck over. It'll be dropped to Cooper. Cooper will clear. And Bulldogs will get a change for the PK unit. Get thrown back down. Tur going to try and deflect this in the zone. Instead, it goes all the way back down. Boynton going to have to try and come out and play that. Redmond will pick up the change. 2:06 left in the first. 4:08 left on the penalty to Rexmo. And here comes Arifi. Arifi for Roman. And Roman going to take it up against the boards. Back to Arifi. Arifi going to wire this one back down low. Back up to Arifi. Side pass. And in the slots. Thrown and did not get to Etna. Through a couple of bodies. Back up and out of the zone, as they could not handle it. So that was Matt Roman. And it'll be dumped. Roman will keep this one from going all the way down in the slots, and Redmond was all alone there. Thrown across. And Arifi gonna try and curl this one back down low. Mirabella gonna battle it. Helms will get the clear all the way down ice. 1:13 left in first period, and 3:12 left on the penalty to Rexmo. MSOE will seek a break and try and break the ice here. Nichols pass off for Kierns. Kierns throws it at Emma. Emma kicks it away. Thrown up to the blue line. And Ostrowski could not get the pass through, so Balsamo will clear the puck. Tried to give to Dunn, but Dunn did not want to touch the pass. He'll just cycle back. And 45 left on the clock. And MSOE will attempt to clear, and they'll do so. Owings will throw a body check. And Dunn going to get there before the MSOE skater. Dunn will clear this. And it'll be kept in by Kierns. Kierns drops for Nichols. 28 on the clock. Back up to Kierns against the boards, and out it'll go. Dino Balsamo, one-on-one here. Balsamo makes a move. He fades. He shoots. And Boynton says no. And he will not take the stoppage. MSOE will continue. So there's 12 seconds on the clock left. Ostrowski over the blue line. Balsamo thrown head first into the boards. Seems like he's all right. Puck thrown all the way down, and that looks like it's going to do it for the first period here. And just like that, first period of hockey done. And shots 9-6 in favor of the home team here in Arrington. And before we take a quick break, I want to say, I like the way both teams came out. There's a lot of tension, as nobody wants to be the first team to make a mistake. Is the first team to make a vital mistake and allows a goal is going to be playing catch-up for a while. So both teams playing very cautiously. And I think that if you're the Bulldogs, keep doing what you're doing. Keep throwing pucks at the net. Try and clean up the penalties a little bit, as you've taken a couple now. And this 5-minute major, you're not helping the cause. And if you're MSOE, you really want to take advantage of these mistakes and these penalties, especially, again, this 5-minute major. You could score, 3-4 goals. It wouldn't matter. You try and get one and try and build off of it and get the momentum going your way. So we'll take a quick, about 14-minute break, and I'll come back shortly before the second period to discuss what I think both teams are going to change about their game to try and break the ice here in the second. Hello and welcome back to the beautiful Arrington Ice Arena, where we're gearing up for the second period of action here in the NCHA Harris Cup quarterfinals, game 1 between the Adrian College Bulldogs and the Milwaukee School of Engineering Raiders, where at the end of the first period there's 0 score on the scoreboard. Shots sit 9-6 in favor of the home team, and the Bulldogs have about a 2-minute kill remaining to the penalty for Rex Moe, as he took a 5-minute major boarding call just before the end of the first. And fresh off the face-off, Milwaukee School of Engineering will take it into their own zone. And I said to start the second, I wanted to talk about what I want to see from both teams in order to break the ice. It's really going to be a battle of who makes a first mistake here, as Bulldogs come down 2-on-1. McNair passes and couldn't pull through to Balsamo. Raiders will attempt to get it back. Balsamo throwing one on, and Boynton says no again. Went over Boynton. And the Raiders struggling to deal with this explosive team as Cooper misses the net. McNair back to Balsamo, and he'll curl up, and Milwaukee will escape. But as I was saying, it's going to be a battle of who makes the first mistake. And I think both teams got to start taking some minor chances here and start playing a little quicker and not as reserved, as in my opinion they played a little bit reserved in the first period, as they know the weight of this game. So I think it's just going to be a matter of who comes out to start the period better. Puck's thrown up and comes back down. Braden Helm's going to get there and going to get a whistle. And it was played off a high stick. So we're just going to get a face-off in front of Kevin Etma. 53 seconds left on the Bulldogs' kill for Rex Moe. And as we see, they've already netted a couple shots to start this period, as they had a little flurry of a couple good ones between Balsamo and his line mates. Connor Armour going to drop this face-off. Davis for MSOE will carry the puck in deep, wrap around the backside, and up to the hash marks on the far end. Thrown at Etma, and Etma says no. It's going to add another shot to their tally. And for those who don't know, these opponents face off a lot, and the Bulldogs dominantly lead the all-time series 37-5-2, only of losing 7 times total to this MSOE team. And MSOE is the opponent that this Bulldogs team plays the most, this year not being as often. They've only met twice in the regular season, and then will meet twice this postseason at least. So Redmond passes up for Turr, back down to Redmond, but he's on the opposite end of the puck, so he'll pick this up and take it below Boynton, and he'll peel out. And there's 10 seconds on the penalty to Moe, and he'll probably come out of the box and jump in the play. Past the far end, Redmond going to get the puck. 3 seconds left on the penalty. Brian Yim will pick this up. Moe will come out of the box and join the play, and penalty killed, and here comes the Raiders. Owens will flub on the shot, and his teammate will have to pick that one up. And MSOE will throw it to the slot. He'll turn the puck over. Brian Yim will escape this one out, looking for Van Horn. Couldn't find him, but Van Horn will be Adrian's first man there, and he'll take control of it. He'll peel up to the hash marks and up closer to the blue line. Into the close circle, he'll throw one on, goes just wide. Marinelli at the far hash marks as he pinched down. And again, below the goal line, it'll be battled for. Looks like it's stuck on the net. MSOE will come up with this one and cannot escape the zone. And MSOE kind of turned that over momentarily. As Van Horn going to battle for it again, as he'll keep control. Marinelli keeps this in. Marinelli to the slots, and Rex Moe off the post and outside, and could not get that in. Puck goes up off a couple sticks and stays in play. MSOE finally breaking out, and they'll dump the puck all the way in. Etma will come out to play this one. Etma drops off for Cole Tarsi. Stretch pass up to Van Horn, looking for post in the slot, and couldn't complete the pass, so it'll go all the way down, and we're not going to get an icing here. Colatarsi will drop back defensively to his partner Marinelli. Back to Colatarsi, closer to us up in the booth. He'll wrap around the far side of the net. And he'll escape the forechecker. Give to Vinny Post. Post up for Backnack. And couldn't escape. Backnack could not, so Watson will peel this one away for MSOE. Watson trying to escape the zone. MSOE will. And they'll chip the puck back in, and Colatarsi will be the first man there. And as I said, if you just joined us or if you were not present during when I said this in the first period, the Bulldogs have won both meetings between them and MSOE this year. One this month earlier and one in January. We're winning them both, and they beat MSOE last year in the Harris Cup quarterfinals. Face-off will come to the left of Kevin Etma, who a couple games back from his injury is really, once again, just proving why he's the dominant goaltender on this team, being a senior this year. Kaufman going to throw this one up, and he cannot due to a couple of MSOE bodies. Thrown up to the line, will not get out. Back down to Kaufman, and he'll drop that low to Colatarsi. Colatarsi will wrap this one high up the boards and looking for Backnack. Backnack turned the puck over off a bad pass, but he'll peel it away. Correct his own mistake, and puck will not escape the zone. Ostrowski carrying the puck in the corner. He'll give up. Owens will drop to the slots, and it'll pop out due to a couple of sticks. Redmond going to get the line, dump that in, and cannot. So Backnack will peel this back. Herb cannot hold it, so Corey Dunn going to take control in neutral ice. His team gets onside. He'll dump. Onside they are. And drop back down to Bateson. Up for Helms. Cross for Dunn. Dunn, top of the points. He's looking down for Bateson or McNair, but could not find him. And we'll stay in the zone. Corey Dunn drops. Matt McNair. He has a couple options. He'll try and go for the backhand goal on the short side of the post, but he can't. Rogers getting bodied off the puck. And Corey Dunn going to throw this back in deep. And his partner, Braden Helms. Helms is skating the puck up, as he does very much. He's a very offensive-ended defenseman. He does not stay at home too much. And MSOE going to pick that one off. So here they come. And down the ice. And Shand will throw that in for the Raiders. Etma going to play that one off dangerously, but avoided a little bit of a mistake there. A couple of his teammates pinched up and did not allow that player to get the puck in the empty net. Helms passing off. Joshua Owings will pass this one up for Grant Bateson. Bateson going to get the line, and he'll elect to go for a change as a couple of his teammates will chase this. Among them, Trevor Boyd, who had one of the Bulldogs' early penalties. Sarnecki will dump this one in. No icing. Marinelli will be there to pick it up. Throw back to Owings, but it'll go far up to the points. Arifi will pass back down. Sarnecki, it's gloved up, and Marinelli picks that one out. And Connor Armour will start the chase back down for the Bulldogs. Armour skates the stick, throws it on, through a couple screens, goes just wide. And it'll be thrown back to Connor Armour. Vinny Paquette fending off a couple of bodies. He'll get himself some room up high. Off a stick, it'll come to Marinelli in the slots. Trevor Boyd throwing it on, could not through a couple of bodies. Back up high, but it's a turnover. And Gauthier will turn the puck over in neutral ice. Armour back down for Paquette. Paquette pinching in and will not be the first man to the puck. Gauthier throwing it to the center. And it'll be thrown back deep. And pick that up will be Nico Kaufman. And we're going to get a whistle as Atma made a nice save. And we're going to get a whistle and a nice face-off to his side. His left end, and Brian Yim will take this one against Brady Chen of the Raiders. And Chin's going to win this back. Redmond fires one. Atma kicks that one away with ease. And it's going to go back down low, and Cam Cooper going to body this one away. Big body he is. Rex Moe going to pick this off. Give it to Yim. Yim starting the chase. There's three of them. Nico Kaufman getting the line and could not get there. Yim's going to have to recover. Pops back up. Kaufman's going to pinch. Throw back to the slot. Cooper a shot. And off a shin pad, or actually looked like a skate, as he's leaning on that right leg a little bit. Rex Moe throwing it through a screen. Could not get to Boynton. Kaufman throwing the body. And back up, it'll escape the zone. Cam Cooper left out all alone, high off the glass. And Mikowski will dump this in. Kieran's will get there for the Raiders. Kieran's bodied up. And it'll be battled for. Cooper will throw this far side to Moe. Moe will drop to himself. And then back to Cooper. And up to Rex Moe. And Rex Moe, as I said, one of the newer guys on this team. His last team he played for was the Odessa Jackalopes and then Null in the North American Hockey League. And the goal horn buzzed, but no goal, the referee says. So Atma got away with one there. MSOE breaking out again. Tur is a 2-on-1 forming. Tur making the shot in the slot, and empty net opportunity. MSOE will get the tuck away. And good goal. A little bit of a defensive breakdown for the Bulldogs. And about midway of the game, we get the icebreaker. And MSOE will break the ice. And I'm pretty sure that was Tur who had the goal. Brandon Tur from Milwaukee, Wisconsin. Freshman at Milwaukee School of Engineering. That play broke down pretty rough. He came in alone and threw it on net. And a teammate just picked it up and threw it back at him, and he stuffed it behind Etma. The referees are going to meet with Corey Dunn and Roman and have a conversation. And not quite sure what the ruling is going to be. Looking like it's going to be a good goal as it's staying on the board. And referee going to talk to his partner. And judging by me being able to read his lips, which I cannot do very well, looks like it's going to be a good goal. He's going to go talk to Coach Adam Krug, brother of Torrey Krug of the Boston Bruins. And definitely was one of those dirtier goals, and that might just be what breaks the ice here tonight. And the ref's going to go talk to both benches. And looks like we're going to play on, and the goal's going to stand. So MSOE with the icebreaker. Zarnecki and Balsamo. Zarnecki will win this one. And dumped in with Reefy, and puck went right up into the mesh, and not quite sure if it landed out of the rink or not. Looked like it did. So some lucky fan here in Arrington got themselves on a puck. MSOE with a strange first goal of the game, but that's going to give them the lead, and that's what they want. For the Bulldogs, it's going to be all about how you respond to this. Again, that play was a lot of luck and a little bit of a defensive breakdown, so just got to clean up slightly on the back end. If you're the Bulldogs, Helms could not pinch that in, so it's going to go all the way down, no icing. Corey Dunn going to get there. Dunn bodied up, and it'll be thrown. Braden Helms will pick this one up, throw across, and find Dino Balsamo. Balsamo will throw this one. And it'll go below the goal line. Balsamo putting on a hit. Dunn's going to keep this in and throw it just in front of Boynton, and it'll be cleared. McNair throwing it up, and Helm's going to race there for it. He can't keep it in. It'll come out. A 2-on-1 forming here. Roman is going to pull and move, and he scores. Goes bar down, and Bulldogs now facing a 2-goal deficit just before the halfway mark of the second period. And again, that was another defensive breakdown. Same play as last time. Defenseman pinched in a little bit. I believe it was Helms that got burned. And he left one man out by himself, 2-on-1. He kind of gave the head fake of the pass, a little shoulder turn, and Emma encroached out a little bit and went bar down on him. And that's nothing on Kevin Etma's goaltending for tonight, but that's a tough break for the Bulldogs. Going to need to respond quick. and respond pretty good in trying to kill this momentum. As if you just let MSOE run with the momentum, you're going to be chasing for the entire third period. No team wants that. And this first goal seemed to light a fire under MSOE's skates, and the second one has really just done it even more and getting a little bit of tussling with Nick Erb. And very appropriately, they're going to put the Let's Get Ready to Rumble song on here in Arrington. And as this game's intensity is surely going to pick up. As I said, MSOE's intensity has really picked up after that first goal and the second one as well. And it looks like going to get penalties on both ends. And referees just calling it even here. As Nick Erb is going to take his seats, and Ostrowski for the Raiders is going to take his seats. So we're going to be 4-on-4 here in Arrington for the next 2 minutes. 9:54 left in the second. Bulldogs face a 2-goal deficit. Game 1 of the Harris Cup quarterfinal. And Bulldogs win this back. And Dunn passes to his partner, thrown on net, and it went off a screen. A thrown on net again in the slot. Nobody was there. Armour's going to fall back, prevent the 2-on-1, and he'll break the play up. Boyd has the red line. He'll deke to himself and drop the pass off. Armour has the puck. Penalty coming up to MSOE. Puck thrown all the way down, no icing. And as I said, MSOE going to take a seat after this one. Going to go short-handed. And Balsamo couldn't control, so we're going to get a whistle. As MSOE going to go take his seats. And it looks like we're going to get some 4-on-3 hockey. And if you're the Bulldogs, this is your chance. You get a quick goal here and try and get something going, get the momentum going in your favor. Try and get something in your favor. You know, try and get a couple shots, maybe a good goal. But Owens is going to take a seat for the Raiders for slashing. And 4-on-3 will ensue for the Bulldogs. You've got Armour, Helms, Dunn, and Boyd out there. Armour will take and win the faceoff. Goes back to Dunn. Dunn to Helms. Back to Dunn in the middle. Helms back down low below the goal line. Going to drop. Find Armour. Armour back to Dunn. Far side, Helms just misses the net. And Dunn going to try and handle the puck. Finds Helms. Back to Dunn. Taking his time. Fakes the pass. Armour in the slot. Throws it on through a screen. Will not get through. And Dunn going to give to Armour. Back to Dunn. He'll encroach. Back to Helms. Fires one. And just misses the net. Connor Armour going to cycle with Helms. Thrown in front and kicked away. Lots of good looks here for the Bulldogs. Helms to Dunn. And throws one on, off the post, no goal. Armour throwing across, and Helms couldn't. It's going to pop out of the zone. Oh, it did not. As Helms engaged his legs and got there. Armour going to throw to Dunn. Dunn wires up, throws one just wide of the net. That one is going to escape the zone. 17 seconds left on the coincidental penalty, so we'll drop the 5-on-4. Dunn with the puck. And he's 5-on-3 for another 10. Across, Kolatarsi fires one. Boynton didn't have to make a save. Dunn going to stop this, and Kolatarsi again going to drop. Out of the box comes the coincidentals. Balsamo to Dunn. Kolatarsi fires, goes wide. Corey Dunn going to battle for this one. Penalty coming up, and from my guess, it's going to be on MSOE. Going to get a head contact call, and it is going to be an MSOE player who takes the seat. 5-on-3 for another 23 seconds. Then we're going to get a 5-on-4 for about a minute and a half. That's number 44, Ostrowski, who just came out of the box, made a very mistake play, and next thing you know, you're down a man. And Bulldogs again with a great opportunity here to try and level the game a little bit. Shots 14-13 in favor of the home team, facing a 2-goal deficit. This is their chance to get back in this. Yim going to take the face-off. Helms and Marinelli going to cycle. Yim wins it back. Helms. Marinelli will drop to Helms. Down for Balsamo. Dino Balsamo will take the puck up for Helms. Cross for Marinelli. Back to Helms. Balsamo wires one just wide of the net. And Marinelli going to throw back to Helms. He'll throw back down low. Helms. Marinelli back to Helms. Throws in front. A tip. And Boynton going to say no. We're going to get a whistle. And that tip was just shy of going in. If Dino Balsamo got a little bit more than your tip and the blade of his stick, it would have went in the net. And we're going to get a whistle and a face-off in front of Boynton. Brock Boynton doing a great job for his team here tonight. Kevin Etma as well. And Yim going to give up that face-off, but will not get cleared. Helms stopping it to Dunn. Dunn back down low, Balsamo. Going to go below the crease. Rex Mo. He'll battle for it. Balsamo will attempt to pick up the change. Him and Yim fail to, but Dunn will keep it in. And bouncer will go to Balsamo and then back to the blue line. Corey Dunn gives one and shoots and scores. And just like that, the Bulldogs with a nice one-timer from Braden Helms. A beautiful one-timer from Braden Helms is going to put the Bulldogs to a 1-goal deficit. And we're going to go back to some 5-on-5 hockey. And if you're the Bulldogs, there's not much better you're going to get than that one. You draw a couple penalties. You kind of try and sway the momentum, get a couple of shots, get a goal, and now it's looking in your favor. And Nichols going to throw the puck in, no icing. And that one's going to stop that one. So Bulldogs, one more goal closer to tying the game. And just like that, it's a lot more tighter of a competition. Armour going to take this face off. Looks like it's Mirabelli he's going to take it against. And he's going to pop back. Nichols throws it at Etma. Etma will say no. Stop that with his glove. We'll get another face-off in front of him. 6:39 left in the second and middle frame of play here in Arrington. And 1-goal deficit for the home team. Even though they lead in shots, that doesn't always mean you lead in goals. Kolatarsi to take control of this one. Pass up Connor Armour. Armour throws up. Trevor Boyd. Boyd throws on. Boynton says no. And that was Braden Helms' power play goal, first one of the playoffs. Corey Dunn's assist there, which, if I'm correct, that puts Corey Dunn at 123 points for career. And faceoff will come just to the front of Rock Boynton. And it's going to get thrown. Armour keeping it in. And Dunn going to try and wheel this one back up high. He cannot. Here comes MSOE. Watson has an extra step, but Helms pinches up and stops him real quick. And it'll be battled for. And out comes MSOE. Thrown to the slot, but picked away. Corey Dunn did good there. Trevor Boyd going to throw this one up, and no icing. Paquette going to be first man in alongside Davis of MSOE. Balsamo going to get into play. It's thrown up. Kaufman's going to pinch. Couldn't keep it up, so Marinelli's going to dump this one back in low. It's going to be thrown up the boards. Stays in the zone. And Paquette thrown, but stayed on his feet. And penalty coming up, and looks like it's going to be on MSOE, and that's going to be a cross check. So, yep, that's going to be MSOE going to take a seat. Saw that one coming as Paquette was thrown down. So that's going to be number 2, Zach Davis. He's going to take a seat, junior for this MSOE team. face-off will come in front of Rock Boynton. And actually, that's Corey Dunn's 100th career assist. And he just netted off that Braden Helms goal, as he was at 99 coming into this game. He's broken the 100 marker. Captain of the Bulldogs team leading the charge, as you would expect. And face-off won by the Raiders. It'll be taken into the corner. Cross-checking is the call, as I said. Mo will throw this up for Dunn. Dunn, cross for Helms. He'll throw back to Dunn. He'll go back down. Find Balsamo the slots, and Yim caught the shoulder of Boynton. Dunn gonna pinch up, can't keep the puck in the zone, so Yim and Balsamo will fall back. Helms just a step or two behind him. And puck goes to Captain Corey Dunn. And he'll lead the charge. Drop for Yim, cross for Balsamo, gets onside. And he'll take it, throw it, and then try and give it to Yim. He couldn't. It goes back up for Dunn. 110 on the call to the Raiders. Dunn caught the shoulder and of the goaltender from MSOE and did not get that one behind him. Yim up to Helms, to Dunn. Dunn back down low, Balsamo. Back up a shot and off a pad. And said no. They'll cycle the puck back up. Got 45 left on the penalty. 4:05 left in the first. Yim had a close one. Just went wide of the net. Excuse me, 4:05. Now 4 minutes left of the second, not the first. And Redmond going to give this puck to Owens. And it will not get cleared, but it will get out of the zone. Dunn will hold on to it. He'll drop it back down low for Helms. If the Dogs are quick, they'll get another look. Cross pass up for McNair. McNair on the far side throws, and Armour will throw this one up Marinelli and give to Armour. Armour across for Colatarsi, a shin pad. So Marinelli will take control of this. Give to his partner Colatarsi. Marinelli wires one just wide of the nets, and MSOE will come out of the box. And a little bit of a possible breakaway. They won't pull it. And Marinelli going to chip this one back down low for Armour. Connor Armour, senior for the Bulldogs, gives up to McNair, throws one on, and just shy of going over the pad. Colatarsi throws to the slots, and McNair couldn't free up to get to it. So Watson going to get the line and give to Sarnecki. Sarnecki trying to put a move on, and McNair passed the puck back up and found Watson, so they'll take it back into their own end. Turnover to McNair, to Boyd. Drops back to McNair, cross throw for the slot, but Sarnecki was there to pick it off. And Watson throws this one and went over Etma. And down goes a couple of players. Looked like that was Watson and Cooper. And here comes the Bulldogs. Backneck has Herb with him. Backneck throws and just dismembers that man who decided to try and throw him a body check. Brian Backneck is like a truck when he hits. And Vinny Post couldn't hold on to that, so it'll go all the way down out of the zone and will go far enough for icing. So we'll get a whistle. 2:07 left in the second. Shots 20-14. And faceoff will come down just in front of Rock Boynton. And faceoff will be taken by Dino Balsamo, and it looks like Adam Sarnecki. Actually, no, it's not Sarnecki. That's Dave. Nope, that is number 5. Who fell back and took that for the Raiders, but he lost it. Grant Bateson will take this one, and he'll throw it to the slot. Balsamo could not hold on to it. And it'll be thrown back up high. And Helms going to give this to, try and give it to Dunn. He couldn't, so he'll have to recover in his own end. It'll be chipped up. Corey Dunn will give this to Matt McNair. Throws on, and through a screen couldn't do so. That one's cleared out. Turr carrying the puck and throws it at Etma. Goes a little wide. That clear from Marabella. Rex Moe Gonna try and throw the puck up himself. He gets knocked down, stays on side though, ref says. Here come the Raiders. They'll dump the puck all the way down and no icing. Corey Dunn up to his partner Helms. Up for Mo, will find Balsamo on the break. Balsamo tries to put on a move, but Boynton will say no and not allow the goal there. Looks like we get a couple of changes in the lines, and face-off will come outside the zone. Nope, it will stay inside the zone. Referee signaled it would, but it did not. Brian Yim will take the face-off against Owens for the Raiders, and Yim wins it back. Final minute of the second. Marinelli will dump this. And Reefy will take the backhand dump and try to escape the zone. They will. And here comes Owens with speed. 2-on-1 happening. Owens throws one, just goes wide. It's going to be thrown again at Etma. It goes wide. Yim going to try and peel this one back. And he can't beat the Raiders, so Koltarski will have to step in. Goes up for Rex Mo. Mo, going to pass to himself off the boards, and he'll go out of the zone. And MSOE going to come back in. Markowski passes up. And Owens throws one on, and Etma says no. 23.8 seconds left. 21-15's a shots in favor of the home team, still facing a deficit of 1 goal. And we saw the Bulldogs fire up with some ferocity after they got that to get that first goal, and after they got the first goal, but it's kind of leveled out now. As in my opinion, we're a little bit back to the tense first period where nobody wants to make a mistake, as the 3 were already made and paid for in the second period between both teams. D-to-D pass on the back end for MSOE. Pass up and look for Boyd. Turnover for Armour. Armour takes the puck. He throws through a screen, and a couple bodies go down. Bulldogs going to the box. 6 seconds left in the second, and looks like it's going to be Boyd who's going to take a seat for the Bulldogs. Second one of the night. And that was cross-checking, so another power play for the Milwaukee School of Engineering. Armour's going to take this face-off with 6 seconds left. Out there with him is Yim, Cooper, and Helms. So Armour going to face off against Marabella. Looks like there's some confusion about who's on the ice for the Raiders, as there were 6 guys on. Ref blows the whistle. Face-off going to continue. Crowd wants a penalty. They won't get one. He'll face off against Roman. And Armour wins it back to Helms, and he'll just take it up against the boards and eat it. And that's going to do it for the second period here in Arrington. And Bulldogs still facing a goal deficit of 1 here. And shots 21-15 in favor of the home team. And referee's going to meet with a couple of players and have a discussion. Looks like the captains from both ends of the ice. So from what I saw from the second period, we've seen obviously teams start making the opponent pay for their mistakes, as MSOE pulled 2 quick ones, and one of them was a clean, good goal, and the other one was a little dirty and almost arguable in a sense. Bulldogs came back pretty quick to get one. Same thing pretty much applies as far as what I said at the end of the first. You really gotta clean up a little bit on the defensive end if you're the Bulldogs. You're giving them these 2-on-1s. They're going to pull the extra man in. They're going to try and make the pass or pull them out to one side and make you pay for it. And if you're in Milwaukee, you really just keep pushing, keep firing. You have the lead right now. Don't do anything stupid. Don't take any reckless penalties, but keep fighting to hold on to that lead. And Bulldogs just got to tighten up, maybe switch up the defense a little bit. I wouldn't go that far. Maybe just try and tighten up. So we'll take a quick break here for this, and I'll come back shortly before the start of the third period. Hello and welcome back to the beautiful Arrington Ice Arena, where we're gearing up for the third and probably, depending on if the game status changes or the goals change, final period of regulation here in the Harris Cup quarterfinal game 1 between the Adrian College Bulldogs and Milwaukee School of Engineering. And currently the Milwaukee School of Engineering leading 2-1. Bulldogs facing a deficit that is not usually common for this team. And Bulldogs are going to have to do whatever they can to try and get back on top. Going down in the first series of the game first game of the series, is not something they're looking to do. As Coach Krug and his bench and his coaching staff probably all stressed in the locker room. I'm going to look for a lot of fire coming from the home team. This Bulldogs squad is known to be able to turn it up and turn on the gas whenever they need, and I definitely could see them doing that. As far as MSOE goes, I gotta see them not let up on the gas. Keep trying to force these mistakes. Keep forechecking. Keep doing the simple stuff. Bulldogs defensively are just a little off tonight. They're doing good, but they're just allowing the puck to be turned over, pinching a little too soon, and that's why they're down a goal right now. Atmo playing a very good game, same with Rock Boynton on the other end of the ice. And Bulldogs starting the period with a penalty right now. And you're going to have to kill that off. Minute 15 left on that kill. And as you can hear our PA announcer saying, there's a couple of goal-scoring changes as far as last period goes. The first goal of the game was scored by Nate Rogers with an assist from Brendan Turr. With the ice-breaking goal from MSOE. Then the second one was scored by Michael Romaning and had an assist from Will Gauthier. And the only Adrian goal is a power play goal from Braden Helms, Corey Dunn, and it was Corey Dunn's 100th assist of his career. And Dino Balsamo also had an assist on that one, getting himself in the scoring sheet tonight. Braden Helms going to dump the puck up and get the full ice clear. A minute and 3 seconds left on the kill. And here come the Raiders. They chip the puck up, and Yim going to turn this one awry and try and get the turnover. Penalty coming up. Markowski going to go take his seats, and the crowd is ready for some 4-on-4 hockey, as you can hear. And as I said, that's going to be number 13, Jeff Markowski from the Raiders. And we're going to have 4-on-4 for 52 seconds and about a minute and 10, minute 08 to be exact. The power play for the Bulldogs. And as the game goes on, Arrington is getting more and more packed. As people are looking to try and see a good hockey game, and they definitely came to the right one. Dogs win the faceoff. Back to Marinelli, up to Colatarsi, and he'll go for the shot. Goes wide, and Armour will carry. Top of the circle, Armour. He's going to throw one on through a screen. Milwaukee going to get control, but it's poked away. Armour pulls the puck outside of the zone, so Bulldogs will have to reset. Pass up to Marinelli, and Rex Moe going to pick up the change. Off the boards, and in the zone it goes. Connor Armour couldn't hold on to it, so it's going to pop back out. And Roman going to take that one down for Milwaukee School of Engineering. Poked away from Mirabella. Colatarsi, good offensive work there as a defenseman. You don't usually see him pinch up and give a poke. Smart move there. And Milwaukee School of Engineering going to turn over the pass. Boyd comes out of the box. Balsamo to Helms. Helms going to try and throw it in front and couldn't. And instead, the Raiders are going to completely clear the puck all the way down ice. Emma going to have to come out and play this one. Emma up to Dunn. Dunn going to take the chase with 48 seconds left on his team's power play. Dunn back to Yim. Yim up. Tried to go for Balsamo, but didn't get the pass. Yim going to throw this around the backside, and it's going to get dumped all the way down by the Raiders. 33 left on the penalty to Makowski. Dino Balsamo calmly carrying the puck, trying to get his power play unit set up for one more good look. Balsamo gets the line and tries to pull in. He couldn't, but he'll hold on to the puck and gets knocked down. He does, and Hellam's going to try and pinch up. It gets wrapped full around the other side, and one last clear. And that's pretty much going to do it. There's 5 seconds left. And Dunn going to carry the puck. Out of the box comes Mikowski. Dunn going to throw across for Boyd. Boyd throwing one on. Boynton said no, but couldn't control the rebound. So it goes back up to the point and up into the mesh. And Rock Boynton made a great job in goal tonight. And that one Bulldogs goal from Braden Helms, there's nothing he could have done on that. And faceoff will come in front of him. McNair will take this one for the Bulldogs. And McNair going to win this, throws it on nets. Van Horn and could not get it behind Boynton. Taken into the corner, pops out in front. Boynton leaping, hold on to that one. Van Horn getting knocked down. And just like that, we're going to get another face-off. 16:38 left in regulation, if there's no other scoring changes, or at least if the Bulldogs don't tie the game. Referee trying to sort out who's out there right now. McNair going to take the face-off against Adam Zarnecki of the Raiders. Zarnecki going to win this. It's going high off the glass and out. Cole Tarsi going to chase. Scout Shand on his side. Marinelli going to chip this one up. He chips up for McNair. McNair curls. He's coming in. Off the boards, and he'll chase for himself. Won't get there. Cole Tarsi cannot keep that in, but he'll stretch and not allow it to go all the way down. Pass to Marinelli. Marinelli almost turned the puck over in a bad spot, but he'll break away from that. Marinelli up for McNair. McNair tosses up Van Horn, has Paquette with him. McNair on the close side. Van Horn wheeling with the puck. He'll throw, and it pops out. Ken Cooper could not keep that in. And it's going to go off the boards, and a bad break. Roman throwing one on off the glass, but it'll stay in play. And it'll be battled for again. Vinny Paquette trying to carry the puck out of the zone. He'll get the red line and dump. Vinny Post, first man there, but the Raiders will recover this. Back net going to peel this away. Throw to the slot. Nobody was there. Here comes Nichols. Nichols goes off the backhand and going to be the first man there for his team. Fortunately, Kaufman beat him there for the Bulldogs. And gets thrown in. The Raiders had to recover from being offside. Kaufman peeling inside from inside to out and try and caress the puck. He can't, so it goes back to Cam Cooper. 5 minutes gone. 5 minutes exactly gone in the third period. Vinny Post going to dump this up and goes into the Bulldog bench. And looks like it hit their equipment manager. Hopefully she's all right. And ref going to look for a new puck, but there's already one out there, so we'll take a skate back. Balsamo going to take the face-off against Owens. Out there for the Bulldogs in their own end is Balsamo, Dunn, Bateson, Helms, and McNair. And Dunn chips all the way up and down, and that's going to be an icing on the Bulldogs. 14:39. And again, we're still continuing what I said at the end of the second, where both teams playing pretty cautiously right now, understandably so, with the weight of the first game in the series. Balsamo going to take the draw again. Balsamo is going to take this. Fortunately, it'll get dumped in courtesy of the MSOE defenseman. Kierns throws to the corner. Mikowski's going to be there first. He'll get thrown down in a body check. Samo lost his stick up to the point. Can't be held in. No icing. It's going to go all the way down. Boynton's going to play this one out to the far side. And going to wrap it up the close side. Balsamo, first and only man there. He'll throw to the slot and couldn't get the shot off. Was McNair. Thrown again in front off the post, and looks like there's not going to be a goal. There's a scramble. And goaltender seemed to stop that one in the butterfly position. No goal on that one. Went off the post, and there was a immediate scramble. And looks like draw is going to come out of the zone. And we're going to get some changes for both teams. Rock Boynton looking a little, I want to say injured, but he's wavering in his net. Face-off will come to center ice. And we'll go right in front of the Raiders bench. And the Bulldogs will win this back. Marinelli dumps that. Reefy will have to chase that. Cole Tarsi will pick it away at the point. He'll hold on to it. Wrap around the boards. And Van Horn going to pick this one up. Back up high, Cole Tarsi. Close side to Marinelli. He'll go slot. Brian Yim throws one on and ended up popping back out. And Rock Boynton got a little lucky with that one. So all the way back down. And Marinelli going to take the check to make the play here and try and get the puck out. Bulldogs will escape. Mo chipping up. Tried to find Van Horn on the breakaway. Could not. Well, Tarsi going to peel this away in front of their bench, but Marabella going to have to throw that one back. Marinelli thrown up for Van Horn again. Couldn't hold on to that, though, on the breakaway. And in there to try and pick it up, Rex Mo and Connor Armour. Connor Armour trying to throw this one in front. Mo throws it at Boynton, and he'll make not one but two saves. And a couple of bodies being pulled around. That's Van Horn, Bryce Van Horn, big body out there. You don't want to be throwing him around. He's not a small guy. 6 foot flat, 205. Another face-off will ensue to the left of Brock Boynton. Connor Armour will take the face-off. And looks like Sarnecki's going to be kicked out of the circle. Now Armour's going to be kicked out of the circle. Both teams have had a warning now. Next one will be a penalty. Boyd will come in alongside Roman for the Raiders. And Michael Roman going to beat him and beat Trevor Boyd, but Bulldogs hold the puck at the blue line. Dunn back down for Armour. Armour dropped down to his knees and puck goes up. Raiders will escape momentarily. Paquette picks off the pass. Paquette over the blue line. Will evade a body check, but turns the puck over. Good hip check from Corey Dunn there to try and battle for the puck in the slot to scramble, and Boyd could not hold on to that. Boyd up against the hash marks, and here come the Raiders out of the zone. And he'll get the line and dump. And Shand will go for a change for the Raiders. And it's chipped up, back up high, but Arifi's going to kick that one in for the Raiders. Armour going to try and battle this one out. And he will. Back up to Helms. Helms with speed over the blue line. Trying to pull up, lost an edge, and threw it at Boynton. Bateson's going to pick up the far-ended rebound. Bateson in front, gets knocked down. We're not going to get a call in the slots. And MSOE going to escape again. Shin with the puck. Goes head first into Owings, and Owings, another big player on this Bulldogs roster. Marinelli throws up, finds Boyd. Boyd will dump this one just shy of Boynton. And Bateson will try and throw this. Balsamo will pick it up. Balsamo, hash marks to the outside circle, and it's going to pop up and out of the zone. Owings going to throw for Kaufman. And Kaufman dropped back to his partner. Owings picks up for Kaufman, back up to McNair. McNair to Bateson. Bateson's going to get the line and take the check. McNair throws it in front and won't make it there. MSOE will escape here. 2-on-1 here if Bateson can't pick up the speed. Kierans throws in front. A tip, and Atma says no. We missed the net a little bit. Owens going to dump this one back in. And that's the plays. Those are the plays I'm talking about. If you're the Bulldogs, you got to stop making those mistakes. Stop allowing those 2-on-1s because MSOE is just going to run that second guy all night, and they've already got a 1-goal lead. You don't want to make it 2 with just over 10 minutes left in regulation. Balsamo battling off the check. He couldn't, so they'll have to recover. Marinelli throwing this up for McNair. He couldn't. It's going to pop up in the air. Van Horn gloving it down and evading a check. It's going to go all the way in. and cannot stay in the zone. Owens has Tur with the puck, throws up for Owens, but Cole Tarsi picked it off. In front finds Mo all the way up for Van Horn, but he goes all the way down, icing canceled. Marinelli with the puck, throws to the slot, and shot could not get through. Yim, backside to the D-man, throws to Helms. Helms tried to look for Van Horn, back up to him. And Helms going to pass to Dunn, to the slot for Yim, couldn't get it there, and Dunn's going to pinch up, but allow the 2-on-1 breakaway opportunity here. Mirabella trying to get the pass off and couldn't. Emma trying to poke it away. Great defensive recovery by the Bulldogs as they had Braden Helms beat, but I believe that was Rex Moe who pinched in and disallowed that breakaway opportunity. Yim wraps the puck. Paquette going to go to the far corner. Paquette taking, dropping for Boyd, and MSOE going to peel this one away. 9:19 left in regulation. And going to throw the puck in was Shand. Paquette picking it up. Paquette not a D-man, so he's going to try and drop that 2-1. Drop it to Corey Dunn. Dunn going to carry up, find Helms. Helms going to get the red line, dump the puck. Boyd going to slow it down. And his teammate going to come up the ice with speed. Nichols evading not one but two players. Tries to throw it at Emma. Emma kicks it away. And it's going to be taken back up deep. And at the hash marks, Ostrowski holds in the slots. Could not complete the pass. Thrown at Emma. Emma kicked away. Ostrowski couldn't get the backdoor opportunity. Armour going to try and peel this one back for his team. Armour taking up high. He'll pass to Owings. Owings pitching up on the DN. Armour will recover. Owings roofs one right into Boynton's glove. And just like that, we get a whistle. And 8:19 left in the final period of regulation in Game 1 of the Harris Cup quarterfinal. And if this game is lost by the Bulldogs, Game 2 will, well, regardless, Game 2 will be tomorrow at 3. And if Bulldogs lose tonight and win tomorrow, a much shorter Game 3 will follow immediately after Game 2, and we will broadcast that as well. We'll just continue. Face-off, won by the Bulldogs. That's McNair going to pass this one back. Cole Tarsi could not keep it in, so he will chase it back into his own end and wheel up, and is tripped on the play, but no call. And Gauthier got the puck dumped in. Cole Tarsi going to chase Emma, slowing it down. Cole Tarsi, 7:52 left in regulation, passes to Marinelli. Marinelli picks up his own pass and went up in the air. Owens knocked him down, and puck lost in a couple players' feet. Wrap around, it's up high, and couldn't get behind Boynton. And 2-on-1 again as the D-man pinched up. He'll shoot, and Emma makes the save. Wide open net, but Kierns could not get the puck down, settle it for the shot. Kierns knocked down, and he'll drop the puck down low. MSOE going to poke the puck back up, and it's going to stay. Bulldogs going to get this one out and get stumped right back in on Emma. Emma going to stop it, give off to Owings. And Kierns isn't going to bite, instead go for a change. Owings passes to Marinelli. Back to Owings. Give up for Post. Post tips it, and we're going to get a whistle as their goaltender holds it. 7:01 left in regulation. 28-17 shots favoring the home team, who faces a deficit of 1 goal. And both teams have a timeout. Vinny Post will take the face-off against Mirabella. Goes back up for Dunn to Helms. Wires one. Boynton says no. And Dunn going to keep this one in. Throws on. It'll bounce out courtesy of his shin pad. This is number 23, Brandon Tur, pinching up on the play. Back neck on the breakaway. Throws one. Boynton's glove says no. And the shot count continues. As I said a little while ago, every time I look at the crowd, more and more people show up. And everybody at this school, very big fan of hockey and all various teams. We've got 7 on campus, counting this one. So lots of hockey, lots of good hockey, and lots of successful athletics here at Adrian College. And thrown in front, Paquette gonna have to pick that one up. Paquette gonna wheel outside in and pressed up against the boards. Puck gonna bounce up, and it's gonna escape the zone. Dunn gonna prevent the breakaway with his glove. Dunn throwing this one down, finds Paquette, has Armour and Boyd with him. Paquette evades the check, throws to Armour, back up, and down goes Paquette, no call. Atma gonna come real far out of his crease to play that. Off the backboards, Helms gonna have to recover. Helms does. Give to Boyd, drop back for Dunn. 5:57 left in regulation. Van Horn to Boyd. Boyd throws one, glove says no. And now is where the tension and if you're a Bulldog fan, the tension and the pressure is going to start getting higher and higher with every whistle. 5:52 left, you're down a goal. Game one of the playoffs, and you have your timeout. You could always pull Atma. Atma still firmly in his crease. Bulldogs going to drop this face-off. And MSOE going to come back down in the zone. Marinelli will stop it. Pass to Yim. Nicole Tarsi back up to Mo. Atma staying in his crease. And down goes a Bulldog. Penalty coming up to MSOE. And that's going to be Redmond, who's going to take a seat for tripping. This is your chance if you're a Bulldog. If you're on that bench, you leave it all out at this point. You've got a power play. Got a nice 2-minute power play coming your way. One of their better players is the member taking the seats, and one of their better defense. So got to make the defense run a little bit here if you're going to try and get one. Balsamo going to take the face-off against Marabella. Balsamo wins it to Yim. Yim drops to Helms at the blue line. Helms back down low. Balsamo couldn't fend the pass, so it'll get cleared. Atma gonna face this off. Helms dropping to Dunn. Dunn, who had picked it up in stride. Dunn chips up. It'll go Balsamo. Balsamo wheeling outside on his backhand. Pass up to Helms. Point to point, we go Dunn. And very silent here in Arrington. A lot of tension. Balsamo shoots and could not get it through the shin pad. I believe that was Kieran's. Yim gonna peel away. Throws it Balsamo. Throws it to the slot. Helms will wire it to Dunn. Back to Helms. And it'll get thrown back to the hash marks. Will escape the zone, but it goes into the bench of the Bulldogs. And face-off going to come in the Milwaukee School of Engineering. End of the ice. 1:09 left on the penalty to the Raiders. The power play unit for the Dogs right now. Connor Armour, Trevor Boyd, Vinny Paquette, Braden Helms and Corey Dunn. Couldn't read that number. And it goes all the way back down. Am I going to pick this up, fend it back for his defense? 53 seconds on the power play. 4:26 on the clock. Dunn back to Armour. It's picked away, and they're going to get a breakaway. MSOE coming in. Backhand forehand. Atma makes the first save, but not the rebound. And MSOE now holding a 3-1 lead. 4:17 left in the third. And that was a shorthanded goal. And I'm pretty sure that was Mikowski. And that, again, is another example of bad defensive breakdown from the Bulldogs. They chipped the puck up, didn't realize that there was a man level with the lefty man and a man behind the right one. And he just took off with speed at this level. You give a player a chance for the breakaway, they're going to take it. Bulldogs will win the face-off. Now down 2 goals. Still on the power play. Atma coming out of his crease a little bit. Thrown on Boynton, and he said no. And out come the Raiders. They're going to dump the puck completely. And Turr going to be the first man there. Turr going to battle off Marinelli and Kulitarsi and another Bulldog. I believe that's Balsamo it is. And Yim, so there's a couple of bodies in there for the Bulldogs. Yim coming out with the puck. Got 5 seconds left on the power play. Balsamo wheeling in and throwing at Boynton. He'll make the save. Redmond will come out of the box. And now we've got 5-on-5 for the next 3:35. Coach Adam Krug not taking his timeout yet. I'm sure we'll see him take his. Face-off will come in the MSOE zone. Very quiet here in Adrian. Rex Moe will take the face-off. He will drop it, and the puck will bounce up and out of this, temporarily up at the line, but stays in the zone. Bryce Van Horn going to battle it up, and penalty coming up. It's going to be on the Bulldogs, and 3:18 left in the regulation. The Bulldogs are going to take a seat for a penalty, and it looks like it's going to be Matt McNair going to take a seat for the Bulldogs. And Coach Krug, once again, still not electing to take his face-off. So for the PK for the Bulldogs, Brian Yim, Corey Dunn, Dino Balsamo, and Braden Helms. And obviously Entma in goal. Balsamo clearing the puck here. He carries. And Yim going to carry with him. And Yim tripped right into the net. Yim went collarbone first into the net. He's down momentarily, but he'll get up. And Brian Yim looks all right, going head or shoulders or collarbone, whatever it may be, into the post of the net is never fun. So he's all right, he looks to be. So face-off will come out of the zone in front of us up in the booth. Yim going to stay on the ice. And we've got Balsamo taking the draw. Helms, Yim to his side, Dunn behind. And Entma in net. 151 on the kill for the Dogs, 3:08 in regulation. Helms going to toss to Dunn. Dunn up to Yim. Yim bodied from behind. And he had his head down on the play. Mirabella going to throw the puck to their captain. And the Raiders will escape the zone. They'll attempt to. They'll peel back into their own end. Redmond will drop back behind their goaltender. 2:46 left on the clock. Stretch pass and a breakaway. Here comes Roman. Slap shot goes over Entma. And Mirabella going to not be able to dump it. Balsamo coming in, has Dunn with him. Balsamo putting on the brakes. Going to go in the slot and peels the puck to himself. And will attempt to go to the far, or from far end boards to close end boards, but he can't. So Bulldogs going to have to recoil here. Redmond going to wire, fake a shot, throwing at Entma. Rebound, thrown to the slots, and Dunn going to peel that one away, so they can't get the rebound. And no icing as it was tipped. Davis going to have to peel back for his team. 46 left on the penalty to McNair. 2 minutes flat left on regulation. Body, and a beautiful hit by Joey Kolatarski, stepping up to take the hit. Armour with the puck, throws it to the slot. Nobody there for the Bulldogs. Marinelli peels the pass away. He'll drop to Armour to try and get set up shorthanded. Entma coming to the bench, but he'll put on the brakes as we're going to get a whistle. And 25 seconds left on the penalty to McNair. Entma was going to go to the bench, so Coach Krug and his coaching staff were going to pull him. 1:42 left in regulation. No timeout still. Out for the Bulldogs. Van Horn, who will take the face-off. Kolatarski, who will line up behind him. Marinelli and Moe, and body check. Kolatarski went down. And Van Horn going to try and get the puck to himself. He'll turn it over. And here come the Raiders. 10 seconds left on the McNair penalty, and they're onside. And Marinelli going to take the puck, drop it to Kolatarski. Marinelli will carry. Far end pass for Van Horn, and no icing. McNair out of the box, straight to the bench. Entma going to creep up in his crease, but not going to be allowed to exit, as MSOE going to take the puck into their end. Dunn going to pull the puck up and try and get through center ice. He will. Entma to the bench. Armour out for the extra attacker. Balsamo to Helms in front and went wide. Final minute of play here. Bulldogs trail by 2 goals. We're going to need a miracle. And they're going to clear the puck all the way down. Balsamo going to fall back. Yeah, 44 left on the clock. Up to Helms. Gonna need a miracle, as I said. It's poked away. Cannot exit the zone. It's gonna go down deep, and Bulldogs can't take possession there, so it'll be pinched up against the glass. Dunn gonna try and peel this one down low. Helms will. Yim bodied down, and MSOE gonna clear the puck. Attempt for the empty netter, cannot. There's 16 on the clock. Helms with the puck. They need to make it quick. Thrown at Boynton, and he says no. Dunn once again throwing it on, and just wide. And thrown at net, and Helms' shot went wide, and 2-1, and that's the first game of the series here in Arrington. MSOE will take the win, 3-1 over the Bulldogs, and you know that's a tough game if you're the Bulldogs. They're going to line up for their handshake and get their goalie. Tell him he did a good job. Despite the outcome, this game was not at all Kevin Etma's fault by any stretch of the imagination. He did the best he could as far as stopping the pucks and whatnot. Bulldogs falling game one 3-1. They will play again tomorrow at 3 p.m. We will broadcast this game. I will be up here in the booth, and our camera crew will be here as well. Bulldogs definitely gonna have to make some adjustments tomorrow if they plan to win. As now if they are defeated, they are eliminated, and their season will end if they lose tomorrow here against MSOE. And quite honestly, I did not see the urgency from this Bulldogs team that we usually see coming into tonight, and a lot of them walking off the ice now with their heads a little tilted down, not wanting to have lost this game they did. So going to be interesting to see how they bounce back tomorrow. But that's it for us here on ACTV, and we hope you will join us tomorrow afternoon.